Joey B Productions.
Yeah, whoa, yeah, When I walk up in the store, I spend a stack up on my bag.
Welcome back, y'all, to another episode on Imperfect Children Entertainment. Today, we're doing something a little different. We're not interviewing per se, but we are necessarily doing a little podcast. Today, we're going to talk about 6 things that we implement in our daily life to help us become a better man. And we do recommend these. That's why we're here today and we're spitting it to y'all. So without further ado, let's jump into it.
The first one to begin with is to ignore the drama. Please ignore the drama. I mean, you just don't have to put yourself in that type of business. What do you think on the drama? I mean, it is very important, something like that.
Ignoring drama, bro, at all costs for sure. It don't matter if you're at work, your daily life, bro, and just people in general, bro. Avoiding drama will take off unnecessary weight off your shoulders.
Exactly.
And just learning how to do that and just recognizing human nature in a way is very key. You know, you're capable of other people, what they do. So just try to put yourself in their shoes and just leave it. Just leave drama at all costs. It ain't worth it, bro.
It ain't worth it. Honestly, and it's just not important into whatever you're doing. It's just not even important. You know, sometimes people do get caught up.
Oh yeah,
they get caught up inside the drama, and it's just that's what eats you alive. I would say
that's what brings you down.
That's what brings you down. Exactly. Exactly.
Like,
stay focused. Stay in your lane.
Stay focused.
Do not go out here jumping into other people's business.
No, sir.
It is not your business.
Yes, sir. How do you handling your business if you're in somebody else's business?
Exactly.
You feel me? Stay in your lane. Stay key and stay solid, bro. You feel me? So yeah, yes, sir.
And number 2 is gonna be a student at all costs. Always be a student. There's so much knowledge in this world you could learn, and you're always learning. Every day you learn something new.
Yeah.
Every day you do learn something new. Every single day. Like if you put yourself to read, you're learning anything that you're reading right there. Boom. If you're working, let's just say a new job, whatever, the manager is gonna teach you what to do. So you're always learning. You're constantly learning. This is a world of just fully learning things at all times.
Yes, sir. To pick up on that, just acquiring new skills and knowledge is power for sure. But apply knowledge, is really what you gotta do. You could learn all these things, but if you don't use it, there's no necessity for it. You get me?
Right,
so in order, like everything that you're picking up, bro, knowledge is super key in everything. And it could be in starting your own business. You're learning new things according to that. In anything you're doing, bro, just acquiring knowledge and learning different things and be ready for change. Always be ready for change. And when you're doing learning shit, times shift, bro. Shift, and you got to be ready to adapt to those times, bro, or else you get eaten up in the wave. So knowledge is key, but apply knowledge is even keyer.
And let your ego go, because I know ego is what wants you to just not be open to learning anything. So let your pride down. Put in that work and go ahead and keep learning. That's all you got to keep doing. Keep learning. Keep implementing that into your life.
Facts. Brian didn't want to let go of his ego when I was trying to teach him how to tie his shoes. You get me? Now I was just playing. See, I was just playing. Nah, but yeah, that's facts, bro. Yeah, that's facts. That is what it is.
And then number 3 is going to be have faith in your dream. Always have faith in your dream. I know it's kind of crazy to believe that something is possible, but if you just keep doing it, you're bound to be successful in whatever you're going to be doing. Because it is kind of scary that we're trying to do something and we don't really see any success at the moment. But as long as you keep that consistency, once you keep the consistency of doing something, you're just going to keep getting better and better. And that's just something that works a lot better for a lot of people.
That's 100, bro. Consistency will outbeat talent any time of the day. If you're consistent most of the time, bro, you're gonna outbeat the person who thinks that, oh, I got a natural talent to this. Like I could slack off, I could do this. Nah, bro. Consistency is key in everything you do in fitness and trying to boss up your mental and trying to boss up your finances and trying to boss up. I call it the 5 LYs, I believe: physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, and mentally. That all involves consistency, and consistency on a day-to-day basis is what helps develop those habits, which help develop a better life for you. You get me?
Yeah.
So, yeah, consistency, bro, will outwork anything at all times.
Always.
What else you gotta say? Or let's you were talking. Wait, what was the thing again though? You were saying about
It was more of like
what was the rule? The foundation of
have
the rule.
have faith,
Faith in your own
have
dream.
faith in your
Oh
own
yeah,
dream.
have faith
Yeah,
in your
yeah.
own dream.
Because how we said, it's crazy to think that something is gonna work.
Yeah.
You just don't know the outcome of anything. A lot of people have so many businesses and sometimes they don't work.
Yeah.
But as long as they keep consistent with trying to build new things, then they usually find success in one of the businesses.
100, bro. All
Mhm.
it takes is that, like 1 year or 1 month, like for you to just pop off like that. You feel me? You might just have like a whole downhill of shit,
Mhm.
one whole fucking year,
Mhm.
and then the next year coming in, bro, you'll be like, boom, it'll just take up like that.
Yep.
Like this shit, nothing is easy for sure, bro.
It's
Nothing is
it's
easy.
out of the blue too. I mean,
With the business aspect, that's what I
exactly.
was saying. Or
Yes.
with starting a business or starting anything like that, it'll take off somewhere at some point. But it is number 4. We got coming in at number 4 is have discipline in your own sense. This is very key to have discipline in your own sense. I'm gonna look at the camera and tell y'all, discipline. Like I was saying, discipline and consistency play a big ass role. It's like you gotta have discipline, and you gotta have consistency. Discipline in order to do the things that you're supposed to do, and consistency to keep going. Like in so much, bro. Like for instance, like I know nowadays, what's that called? Something I've been practicing, and that I've been trying to get over is that a lot of men though nowadays was self like lust and stuff like
Okay.
dealing with lust, not fucking with multiple women,
Yes.
not watching porn, not doing shit like that. That is a big thing, and that I feel like that is a number one killer of like not like unmotivating people in a
Mhm.
way.
In a
And
way,
it's a
it
lot of
is.
things people talk about that they talk about nowadays, but it is true. That shit kind of will eat you up. But if you learn how to control it and keep your faith in God and remember the plan and don't fucking fold for temporary pleasure and remember the outcome.
Exactly.
Because if you hold in that
Exactly.
shit, if you hold it, bro, if you hold it in, bro, you be attracting so much more. Like it might sound like a
It-
mystical power, but bro,
it's
true.
it's a true thing. It's a true
true.
thing.
It's true.
It happens.
It happens.
It happens. You can't. How we said, just don't look for it. It's always gonna come back to you. It's always gonna come to you.
Yes.
And just don't do anything that's just lustful. Whatever you're doing, it's not gonna be. It's only good for the pleasure, right? At that instant.
Yeah.
But then, if you really think about it, it's just a whole different story. I mean, some people get attached to stuff like that.
Yes, but I kind of want to rephrase that a little
Okay.
bit. Like, okay, just go ahead and have fun with the females.
Right.
Yeah, like you do your shit, but to a minimum for sure.
Uh-huh.
But when it comes to like watching porn, we're getting too old to keep
To
doing
all
to
that.
do that
Yes.
shit
Yes.
already.
Yes.
I'm in like in high school for sure. Like high school niggas, that's like everybody for sure. But as you get older and you're trying to see yourself grow in a spiritual way and just see yourself grow as a person,
Yes.
you do need to let that shit go.
Yes.
And just like the topic was having discipline in your own sense, but it could be anything for you
It
guys.
It could.
It could be anything for you. It could be your eating habit. It could be trying to not to spend less. It could be the smallest things you're trying to change that'll help you feel better in the long run. You get me?
Right.
So have disciplines in your own sense for sure, because discipline is the root to the greatest factors in life. You
Yeah.
feel me? To
Facts.
good fortune. It's a good fortune
Good
for
fortune.
sure. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Number 5 is learning to forgive yourself. Learning to forgive yourself, bro.
Yes.
Because forgiving yourself is key, bro.
Yes.
People who are basically sad or like that are just drawn down to like shit, they're stuck in the past.
Right.
If you're worrying about shit, you're too much in the future. But if you tend to lean into the present day, it's even better because you can learn how to live within the moment and be satisfied with that. Just the moment and shit like that. Learning how to do shit like that. But yeah, bro, learn how to forgive yourself for all the bullshit you done.
Yes.
No matter what's bringing you down, just learn to forgive yourself and move on. Learn how to forgive people, and learn how to forgive people most importantly, because you can't forget how many times you have been forgiven by Lord and just by any other person. You feel me? So
Exactly.
learn how to forgive people and just move on from shit, and don't let it weigh you down. Never
And
let it weigh you down.
something like that is very important because just a lot of people tend to have that grudge against somebody, either a breakup, either stuff like that, either a breakup or anything. There's a lot of grudge to it, but you just shouldn't feel that way. Everything happens for literally a reason. If anything ever happened in your life, it's because of a reason. God puts the strongest soldiers in the worst battles, and that's very, very true. I've gone through so much that I just gone through so much that I don't let that bring me down. I am a happy person. I am consistent. I am disciplined in the things that I do, and I just forget the past. Forget the past. That's literally all you gotta do. Forget about it. You ain't gotta you ain't gotta like worry about nothing but how you're living your life at the present moment.
And what it's gonna be for you in the future.
Exactly.
What is gonna be for you in the future. Yes, sir. And damn, bro, like forgetfulness. I kind of do want to talk on this a little bit more because learning to forgive, it is key as fuck. Because, bro, like I can say that people have done you dirty, people have done me dirty, people have done you dirty for sure. But like learning, like holding that grudge is fucking ridiculous, bro. Like there is that's immaturity, and that's not growing out of like I
That's
could say not old habits, but like a shell. You need to
okay.
learn how to grow out of a shell. You
Right.
get me? And I don't know. Like now, bro, I've been like kind of reading the Bible, and like I was thinking, like I got these Jesus tats on me, and I always believed in the Lord, always,
Mhm.
always.
Mhm.
But like I started reading the Bible, trying to get more in tune with my spirit and shit. And it's I forgot what verse I read, but it's a sin not to forgive and to hold envy and to hold shit like that. I mean, those are
Yes.
one of the seven deadly sins.
Mhm.
But yeah, bro, just try to have a good heart, bro. Try to have a good heart overall. And
Yeah.
just do you. You feel me? Do you.
Forgive.
Learn how to forgive,
Learn
bro.
how to
Learn how
forgive.
to forgive.
Even if something happens to you that's bad, just let it go. If you're thinking about it this whole time, it's just gonna keep eating up. It's just gonna keep eating you up, and that's the worst thing you could feel. It's just something that's holding you back, something that's grabbing you, and just is always there. It's always there. It's that scary presence that factor is still there,
Yeah.
and you just gotta let go. So let go.
That's
Yeah.
100. That's
100.
facts. 100. Number 6. Oh yes, number 6. Important. Number 6 is important, bro. Number 6 is express gratitude on the daily, bro. Express gratitude on the daily, bro.
Yes.
Oh, I can't even stress how important that is, bro. Like learning how to express gratitude on the daily is so fucking key, bro. Like
Yes.
everything is key, but this is very, very key. Like the way your mental and how you have a perspective on things
Mhm.
will ultimately for sure shape your life and what you do on a daily day-to-day basis. But niggas say, like, for instance, people complain about getting up and going to work,
Right.
or people complain about, oh, I gotta go to the gym, or complaining about, oh, I gotta eat this certain thing, or I can't do this. But have gratitude that you can be able to do that,
That
bro.
you're
Like
able.
a little story, like, bro, my knee. Remember when my knee got fucked up when I was squatting? I was out. My knee was out for like
A
probably
month?
2 weeks. No, two weeks, 2.5, 2.5 weeks.
Okay, yeah.
And like it was just hurting bad, and I had limited motion in it. I had sprained a ligament, and I was just thinking to myself, I was like, damn, like it's fucking in pain when I walk. I would never take walking for granted again. Something as little as that, you get me? Like I would never
Yes.
take walking or having to run or having to do shit again, bro. Like there's people out there, third world countries, they can't work.
They can't
They don't
work.
got food, like shit
Mhm.
like that. So
Mhm.
America is the land of opportunity for sure. So it's just not even in America, just in anything. If you go to like Guatemala,
just to get into that. Yes, exactly.
yeah,
I've
like
I've
tell them,
been
tell them.
I've been to Guatemala. I've been to Mexico, and you can see the difference between the people. It's
Yeah.
a whole different story.
Mhm.
Being in a third world country like that, it's just a whole different story. There's people without legs, still in the street, but enjoying their life.
Mhm.
They're enjoying their life somehow. You know, they're happy.
Yeah.
They're happy in living in those states. You know, living in those countries. They're just happy with themselves. Stuff like that is just it's just important. You know,
Exactly.
it's important to. Then I forgot what you were
To
saying.
look on the bright side of things, bro.
Exactly. Look at the bright side. Look at the bright side of things. It's just, you know, as long as you're a
Yeah.
you're a living person, you know?
Living specimen.
Yes,
Living
exactly.
specimen.
Exactly. You still got I mean, you know, there's people without legs or anything in the Olympics. Think about it. There's a lot of people that don't even get into the Olympics with their limbs.
Yeah.
So I know that I know that they're super blessed and
Mhm.
they're still pushing through whatever their problem is in their life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And not even just body parts, bro. I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
saying, like,
no, yeah, for sure.
limited resources. That what I brought up Guatemala and
Mhm.
like other shit like that because like you go over there.
Just-
We had an opportunity, bro. We could come here. We could do a podcast.
Exactly.
Bless. Shout out to Solomon. You get me?
Shout out to Solomon.
And we come here. We could do a podcast. we have the resource for that.
Yeah.
Some person probably in like, say, you know, for instance, in Africa or like Guatemala or in those any of those third world countries, they probably can't hit up nobody and just look online and be like, oh, I gotta go here.
Yeah.
Some people gotta scramble for shit. And I watch a lot of travel videos, and there's some guy who goes to like Colombia, Guatemala, Honduras, and stuff. And a lot of these people are living in like shacks and stuff like that, bro.
Yes,
But
10
tins,
roofs,
fucking roofs and shit like that. But their attitude towards life and the hospitality they give towards him is like beautiful,
exactly.
bro. So like we have nothing really to complain about, bro. Like out here, maybe yeah, for sure, like everything you've been through is gonna help, like, you know, make you like, some people do got shit to be sad about, but at the end of the day, bro, you gotta live your life, because I be thinking like shit is gonna fly by.
Right.
Shit is gonna fly by, and
Right,
I'm gonna be,
right.
you know, 6 feet on the ground or cremated, or who knows, you feel me? I bless that the Lord allows me, you, and everybody, you feel me, to live a long but beautiful life.
And to wake up every single day.
Wake up every single day.
Waking up every single day is just a blessing. A lot of people just don't wake up, you know? Sometimes it's just they go to sleep and that's that. Some people pass away in a peaceful manner, I would say, in a peaceful way.
In a peaceful way, yes. But look at things from a different perspective, bro. Always be grateful for what you got. Always, because you never know how bad you really like something until you actually lose it. It could be small things. Like I said, my ligament, bro, that I was kind of mad. I was like, damn, I can't work out legs. Like, I can't. But, bro, it could be the little things. And I experienced it so many times. Like, something went out in my car, like a light bulb or some shit. And I'm like, damn, I didn't really, like, having the light bulb in my car makes a big difference. Like, a headlight going out, and I got to fix it. You get me? Like, be grateful for the headlight, too.
Stuff,
like, nigga, like, you feel me? It's the little stuff. It's the little stuff for me, bro.
Yes.
It's the little stuff for me, to be honest. So, yeah, bro, be grateful for everything you got, and just keep looking at things from a different perspective. When you wake up, when you wake up, and what you say to yourself when you wake up will help shape the rest of your day. Start it off right. Make your bed. You feel me? Make your bed. Do what you do. That's 1 W for the day. Exactly. 2, eat that meal you're supposed to eat. 3, go do that workout if you got to. 4, read that book. Do whatever you have lined up objectively to complete, and that'll help you feel better as a person. You get me? Better as a person. So that is so key. But yeah, man, stop being a bitch first off and just get to it. You feel me? Everybody got excuses, but
everybody got excuses, but how we said, consistency. You got to be dedicated. Dedication. The discipline. Super important.
Yes, sir.
Those are the three main ones, and if you practice these every single day, it's just you're gonna change the whole script around. You will change the whole script around. You will. You know, you can't be on that lazy shit. No. Please don't be on that lazy shit.
It's a sin to be lazy.
Yes.
It's a sin to be lazy.
You know, don't be lazy.
It's a sin to be lazy.
Go ahead, pursue anything. Anybody could do anything.
Yes, sir.
If you really put your mind to it.
100 facts.
Yeah.
100 facts. Yes, sir. And before, maybe the spiritual people watching,
and
like the ones who are really into the Bible, before they come and try to attack me for cussing and stuff, and all they'll say that I'm trying to read the Bible and stuff, I'm not like a super spiritual person where I'm like, I will not condone these type of actions. You get me? Like stuff like that. I believe in Lord, and I believe he's for sure capable of great things. But I believe if you work on yourself to be a better person in the things you lack, then you can please him, because he will give you signs as far as like, okay, fix this. Like you know what you need helping on.
Yes,
you know what you need helping on.
Yes.
So I feel like fixing those and just trying to be a better person for everybody and just be nice to people. That's more than enough. Like I feel like I could cuss, I could do shit, but everybody's entitled to their own actions,
right? And
I will never judge nobody for doing what they do. So you shouldn't judge me on what I'm doing. But people are gonna do it anyways.
Always.
So, but at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. Feel me? I don't give a fuck. It is what it is, boy. It is what it is. Nah, but yes, sir. Man, we have an exclusivity.
Number 7 is speak less. Speak less. You know, always listen. Listen to the people. Always listen around. And I know sometimes it does get hard. Sometimes you want to talk all that shit, right? Sometimes you want to talk all of that bad stuff to the people. But I always said number 1 is stay out of that drama.
Yes,
you ain't got to, just don't speak about it. Just let it go. And sometimes it could trigger you. It could trigger you, you know. Anything triggers you like this, you know, like so quick.
So small.
Yeah, anything small, exactly. But if you just keep your head straight on that
straight on
that
straight
line.
Mm-hmm.
Should be good.
Yes, sir.
Ignore that. You know, ignore that. It's not important.
It's not important.
It's not important.
Nothing's important.
It's not important.
Think before you speak, is what you said,
Exactly.
right?
Think before you speak. Yes.
Because we are all students of the game of life.
We are.
At the end of the day,
Yes.
too. So yeah, think before you speak. We listen before you speak, for sure, most certainly. Just like you said, listen to people what have to say. But I mean, going back to the drama part, if somebody's talking shit about you, and if we're as a man, I'm speaking for the men, kind of. As men, we're supposed to learn how to manage our emotions and not respond emotionally. Although it can be very tempting, but learning how to manage the emotion will stop a lot of unfortunate, not unfortunate per se, but unnecessary things to come along with it. You feel me? Like, for instance, like everybody knows, like, not even on no fuck shit, but like school shooters or stuff like that. They didn't learn how to manage their emotions. They didn't, you feel me? But I can't speak because some of them are young. But that's what happens when somebody can't manage their emotions and they're just dealing with shit like that. Like, you gotta, and to be successful in this world and be solid, you gotta learn how to manage your emotions and get up on that solid ass base where you're like, all right, nothing's gonna fucking hit me, nothing's gonna stop me. And you feel me? Like those people who committed such acts like that, bro, they weren't, they weren't thinking, in RP to all those lost souls for sure. It's very 100%. Unfortunate, but they were not thinking and they let shit just get to them. You feel me? But I don't know, bro. Like, learning how to manage your emotions, you got
it's important. No, it's very important. I mean, learning how to manage your emotions is key for sure, especially for young men or just men in general. There's something about us boxing in our emotions, but using that as fuel, as that gasoline to just hit things out of the ballpark.
Right.
Especially, you already know how we hit it. You already know how we hit the gym.
Yes, sir.
We hit that we hit that hard, We stay going to the gym, and it's just that consistency, that discipline, and just going.
Yes, sir.
And then every time we go in there, it's just
lights out.
Yeah, you just don't think of anything when you're at the gym.
We in there,
you just don't think of anything but becoming better.
Yeah.
Once you walk out, you're feeling better. You're stronger. You know, within a couple months, within a couple days, you're gonna see results.
Yeah, it could be even days too for some people.
Yeah, a lot of exactly.
You'll see some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like we were saying too, having consistency and discipline for the gym, too, because that shit is not gonna come easy. Like, you'll go in there and then you'll be 3 months working out, and you won't see a difference.
And how many years you have working out?
Bro, I've been working out. So from 6 years old to from 6 years old till 15, I was chunky.
Okay.
I was a chunky kid. But then 16 and a half, I started running, I started doing shit, and I got very slim. 17, I hit a solid prime where I was like ripped as fuck.
Yeah.
Senior year. 18 was still just keeping a medium level.
I remember we was barely getting into the gym like
and
that.
then 19, I was swiftly like losing myself because I don't know, I just kind of like lacked. Then 20, I got back on my shit, and I'm like, you feel me? It is what it is.
Yes,
but that goes to show nothing is straight, bro.
It's not a straight line. It's a bumpy road. It's a bumpy road.
It's like, bro, it's always gonna be cricket, bro. It's always gonna be cricket. This shit is never fucking smooth, bro.
Straight line.
This shit is never smooth, bro. And that just goes with anything, bro.
And that's what builds you. That's what builds you. Right? You look at yourself at 19 or 18 years old and you weren't consistent. You should have been like, oh. Or you're thinking about
19, more 19 though.
More 19?
Yeah, 19, I was just eating like a bunch of shit.
Yeah, so you see like stuff like that. And now you learn not to start eating stuff like that, right? So
yeah, exactly. More discipline with my shit.
Exactly, with the
way
food,
more discipline.
stuff
yes,
like
sir.
that. With anything that you eat.
Way more discipline with that shit for sure. But, and, just even that too, like, our friendship wasn't fucking straight.
It wasn't.
Like, bro, we have a good friendship, but you don't think me and him get annoyed of each other? You don't think me and him have problems? You don't think me and him have like shit that we to speak on the real, bro?
No,
you don't
for
feel
sure,
me?
100%.
Like, if you're spending so much time with a certain person, you're for sure gonna get annoyed at that point. And we both are man enough and solid enough to admit that to each other.
Yes.
We talked about that before. How we would tell each other, be like, bro, I get annoyed at you.
Yeah,
Be like,
bro.
I get annoyed at you too. And then it is what it is. That's how that whole builds more like a fruitful relationship too. And that can actually go back to I guess manage emotions in a way. Like, you could have said that to me and I could have been like, bro, fuck you.
Yeah,
you
no, yes, exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
But
the way you use it.
Exactly.
The way you use it.
And just exactly. Learning just how to manage the emotion
Exactly.
and accepting it. Learning how to accept people's opinion.
Yes.
Not accept it, but don't eat it. You get me? Accept it. Like you could, okay. Like take it, but don't fucking digest it. You feel me?
Mhm,
Like
mhm.
it could be anything. It could be
Keep it in your
literally
mind.
anything. Then a little story too. One of my good friends, one of my good friends actually told me he told me something. He told me something pretty crazy. You
Okay.
know him too, but he told me something pretty crazy. He said, he told me something that kind of involved me, but he was like, he basically said that he wasn't really fucking with my energy, which I understood. It was like, okay, he told me that, but I got love for him. We both got love for each other. It is
100%,
what it is.
mhm.
But he told me he wasn't fucking with my energy. I was
Mhm.
like, okay, bro, I understand that. You're doing you, you're doing me. I took it as a man. I didn't fucking lash out and be like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
Blah, blah,
All
blah.
that stuff.
Nah, bro. Like, I was like, okay, I understand that. Because, like, dating back to what I said too, we're all capable of what another person can do.
Mhm.
So I try to put myself in his shoes and understand from his point of view, okay, what is it about my energy that he don't like? Blah, 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 blah. So we explained to each other, blah, blah, blah. And I took that, but I didn't digest it. I didn't
Right.
fucking, you'd be
Right,
like,
right,
man,
right, right,
I'm
right.
fucking man. I'm gonna change the way I'm thinking. Like, nah, bro, I'm gonna be me at the end of the day.
Yeah, at the end of the
You
day,
should be you, and you should be you at all times, bro.
exactly.
You feel me? You'll know
exactly.
when you need changes in your life, and you know when you need to shaping up.
Mhm.
But no one, I don't give a fuck where you are. No one is bigger. Like, to me, bro, you got to think highly of yourself for sure. And you got to be like, man, like, you gotta feel like, man, fuck that. I'm not gonna let nobody tell me like
Mhm.
what the fuck this is.
Mhm.
You feel me? I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna do me at all times. And that's what it is, bro. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna live my life. Because you're not living that shit for me. I'm living my
Exactly.
life. You feel me?
Exactly.
And I'm not living your life, so I respect it.
Uh-huh.
So it is. Don't need to be respected. No, don't need to be accepted as long as you're respected. You feel me?
Mhm.
Shit like that. That's key. That's what I gotta say.
No, yeah, that's very true.
Mhm.
Yeah, especially with stuff like that. I remember like we have a couple homies. It's a nice strong circle.
Yes, sir.
And I remember always we would go to trips. We would go to Arizona, and then I was fat. I was fat, and they would tell me, "Damn, you got a big stomach." I was like, "Damn, bro." So I took it in for sure. I don't feel no grudge against them, but remember that managing emotions
Mm.
that made me start going hard in the gym.
Yeah.
You know, now I'm skinny.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting buffer.
Yeah.
You know, and it's all because of that friendship. It's about it's about how you really take it in. Exactly. You hold it, but don't digest it.
Exactly.
Mhm,
You hold it,
mhm.
but don't digest it fully.
Mhm.
Just don't take it to heart.
Don't take it to heart.
Don't take it to
But
heart.
it's important. It's important. I did see a video where there's this guy that talks about that his dad told his friend that he was fat. The friend never came back to the house.
Never came back.
And then where is he now? He talked about it.
Uh-huh.
He said, "Where is he now? He's 300-400 pounds."
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he, it was because of that and how he reacted to his emotion.
Exactly. And
You
how
know?
how he took it in.
How
bro.
he took it
how
in.
he took
Exactly.
it in.
Exactly. You
How
know?
he took it in. You could literally take it in and be like, like a little, you feel me? Like a little bitch, bro. But nah, bro. Man. We're like I said, we are men out here, bro. We need to be on our shit.
Strong.
We need to be strong. You feel me? We're not like women running off
Mhm.
emotions. You get me? And that's something they were blessed with. Women nature, like they survive off emotions.
For sure.
Like, just how to run.
Since
shit
they're
like that.
born. Since they're born.
Since they're born. Yeah, that's one of
Yes.
their things.
It's like a manipulation in a way.
Not even just going on manipulation, but their emotion. They run off emotion, bro.
Right.
Men are supposed to run off logical sense. That's
Mhm.
what the fuck we were meant to. Like, we're not running off any emotional decision. Like, if you look at let's do some statistics. If you look
Okay.
at the most consumers in the world of things, it is females. They buy shit off of impulse,
Right.
emotional. You feel me? Thing.
Okay.
Like, okay, I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy this. That's
Mhm.
it's mainly females. And men, we're capable of that too, and we do that. We're
Yeah.
guilty of that.
Yeah.
But when we're talking from a statistic standpoint and a factual base, like, it's women. You get me? So,
Mhm.
nigga, manage your emotion. Be
Manage
cool.
your emotions. Yes.
Just be the best you can be, bro. Be the
Mhm.
best you can be, bro. Be
And-
the best you can be.
And a big one is just more of like in relationships. I mean, man, there's so many young individuals killing themselves over something dumb or reacting a certain way for a female.
Yeah.
You know, you just do not.
Going outside,
Yes,
bro.
you're going outside. Yes, you're that loser reacting to the situation in a bad way.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
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 But man, all nevertheless to say, you know, just be the best you can be, bro. Start developing healthy habits
Exactly.
and just, you know, learn yourself from inside out. But you're not gonna learn yourself if you don't reach out and try doing shit and try experiencing new shit. But what we can say is, because what we do on a daily basis, go to the gym, eat right, try to be you, and just, you know, learn how to manage your emotion, because in every decision you do, there's an emotion involved.
Exactly.
So just learning how to manage that. And you got anything else to say on that?
On the emotion side, it's
Or just, you know, just
in general,
on everything, just
yeah,
to
in
summarize
general,
everything.
always. Ah, man, the most important one for me is just being a student.
Being
You
a
got to
student.
be a student.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you said we're a student of the life.
Of
You were a
life.
student of life.
Mm-hmm.
Every year we get better and better.
Mm-hmm.
Last year I wasn't doing so good. This year doing a lot better.
Yes, sir.
You know, just
Progression.
figuring out how life works. And man, believe me, there's a lot of things that have happened in my life and that could have brought me down to the point where I could have probably just stayed away from people, stayed in a depressed state of mind. But how you said, control your emotions,
Yes, sir.
learn how to manage them.
Behind.
And then the discipline comes in the gym.
Discipline
Now I go to the gym. Now I feel better.
Mhm.
You know, my emotions are in the gym. They're in there. I'm losing all the bad stuff in there. All the bad energy that
He's
that,
crying
that
in the
has,
gym.
all the bad energy that I have gone through and whatever. It's in the gym.
It's in the gym.
It's in there.
It's in a bag or whatever you feel like. It don't even have to be the gym. Whatever you feel like you love.
Yes,
You get me? It
yes.
could be you
Drawing.
outside walking, drawing, graffiti. It could be
Whatever you do.
whatever you do, bro. Just don't be a little bitch, bro.
Yeah,
Really do
yeah,
you.
yeah.
You feel me? Do you and be the best you can be, bro. You're no matter how old you are, how young you are, bro. Be the best you can be for sure, bro.
Every
Yeah.
day is learning.
It's a new
Remember, I
opportunity.
mean, I have a couple people. I'm pretty sure you guys are watching. Young barbers.
The
They're
barbers.
still learning.
Barberías.
Still learning every single day. You're just gonna get better.
Yeah.
You know, me myself, I'm getting better every single cut.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I'm just losing it out of nowhere. No, every single time, that consistency of you cutting hair, keep doing it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's just gonna help you in the long run.
Yes, sir.
Especially just being able to do it so many times.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot get worse doing it so many times.
No, yeah, exactly.
can't.
Exactly.
You can't.
That's facts. Factual base.
Facts.
Facts, bro. Yes, sir. So we just summarized the 6th, and we were talking about the 7th. We threw a little extra one.
Little extra one for you
And
guys.
we do want you guys to try these, if you please. You know, we can't force nobody to do shit. You feel me? But this is something we do on a daily basis, and we have been seeing some small improvements because
Exactly.
nothing's gonna come at once. You get me? And this shit takes discipline. Shit takes, you know, day to day shit. Like you gotta do it on a daily for sure.
And for the viewers,
That's what I'm saying.
you
for
could
the
hold
viewers.
it. You could digest it.
It's all up to you.
It's really up to you.
Don't be a bitch.
Don't
Chase
be a
your
bitch.
dreams. Be a dream
Chase
killer.
your dream.
Chase success. You feel me?
Exactly.
Fuck these
Chase-
bitches. Don't give a fuck. Chase success. It's Imperfect
Exactly.
Children Entertainment.
Exactly.
It's your boy Xavier, and
Your boy Gucci.
you feel me? And we just told y'all what we had to say, and you already know. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. We out here. We living it. We doing it, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Gonzos.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
my nigga, we really popping this shit for real, nigga. Yeah.